My project is optimization toolpath of a drilling machine. And we will know toolpath of a drilling machine includes horizontal path and vertical path. And the horizontal path is what I plan to optimize, because with the shortest horizontal path, process time can be sharply reduced. And the picture shows sometimes holes are in a regular pattern, and the solution might be obvious. But what if holes are randomly distributed, like the picture on the right? There are some things we should know about the drilling machine. First, distance between each pair of holes are given. Second, each hole is processed exactly once. Third, to return to the original hole actually is an application of a traveling salesman problem in manufacture. Referring to traveling salesman problems, there are many algorithms, and I choose genetic algorithm to solve this problem. First, this problem should be formulated. For example, 10 holes need to be processed. And actually, the array of these 10 holes forms a path, and we should find the best array to make the length shortest. The first step of GA is to create 10 random points. Of course, the coordinates of these points are given. Step 2, create a 50 initial population. Step 3, define fitness function, and I define it as reciprocal of length. Step 4, reproduction procedure. Step 5, crossover, and I set possibility of crossover at point 8. When N1 and N2 begin crossover, we exchange two pairs of numbers each time, because they will be the same number after first exchange. For example, if I change 1 and 4, and there will be double 4 in N1, so I should make another exchange. Step 6, mutation. I randomly select two numbers and exchange them. Step 7, run for 500 generations and plot. It's the result of 10 points. First picture is the shortest path by using brute force algorithm. And the next picture is the result of the first try of GA, and I tried 6 times totally, and gets global optimum at the 6th time. As we can see, errors are all less than 4%, and each result is close to the global optimum. It's a result of 20 points. These pairs are not as beautiful as the case of 10 points, but it's inevitable because GA is hard to get the global optimum as the number of points increases. Well, it's a summary of results. In case of 10 points, results are good, but the advantage of GA is not clear. In case of 20 points, compared with 10 points, the results are unstable, so we should make more tries. But the runtime of GA is much less than brute force algorithm. Well, continuing work, what I have done is completing GA code to search for the shortest toolpath in drilling. And now what I should do next step is to adjust parameters to make the results of GA closer to the global optimum and more stable in case of 20 or more points. Okay, that's all. Any questions?